Hi there friends, it's Brooke Lyons, and I'm super tired today because it's been a really big week. We launched Willow Circle this week, and if you haven't heard about it yet, it's this amazing community of just like-minded people, in that we want the world to be a better place, and we know that it starts with us. And so it's no coincidence that, of course, the main reason I know that we are so powerful and capable of having this amazing life is because yesterday, 17 years ago, I met Dan Lyons, and he pursued me and we ended up together, and today is actually our 15-year anniversary. And in that 15 years, we haven't always gotten along. We've had to overlook things that drive us crazy about the other person. But only recently, I think, we really, like in maybe in the last 5 years, realized that if we want to grow old together, I guess all that other stuff has to just fall to the wayside, because it does. I mean, if we want to grow old together, then separating is not going to get us there. But I want you to know that I'm divorced. When Dan and I first met, we couldn't be together because I was still with that man, and I'm so thankful that he didn't pursue me that I knew about back then. He says that when he met me, he knew that we would be together, but if he'd pursued me when I was married, I think that I would have felt like I'd betrayed that relationship, and I never would have wanted that. This isn't a bad guy per se, just not like a diamond in the rough. You know, we get to choose whether we shine brilliantly or whether we kind of cloud everybody else's life. And so I'm thankful for that experience too, because without it, I guess I was a little more materialistic when I was younger, and I thought that all this stuff mattered more than it actually does. And so when I met Dan, I mean, it's so funny how our life has turned out. We have a beautiful life now, and lots of luxuries that I guess I'm just thankful for. I just didn't think about how I would live, you know. I guess I didn't think that way. But when we first met, Dan just didn't. His car was a mess. His house was a mess. He didn't dress all that great. But you know what he had was this inner beauty to him, this kindness. He'd had friends that he'd known all his life, and when you can stay friends with somebody that long, that really means something nice. And so, gosh, am I ever glad that we were chosen to be together and that we have made it work, because there's lots of times that we didn't know if it would work, and I'm sure that those times are coming again. That's just the way that marriages go. But on our anniversary, I just wanted to encourage you that whether you're separated or in love or hope to be one day, it doesn't matter. You are this accumulation of all of your experiences. And if I weren't to be honest and tell you about my past, then I can't authentically be who I am. That's not like I need to go tell everybody about that. But I'm not embarrassed either. It happened. It's in my lifetime. Lots of other way more yucky stuff is in my background. And I'll share that with you when the time is right. But today, I just wanted to say everything is possible. Know what you really want in your life, and then every day seek that. And if the things that are happening today aren't lending you towards that, then change what you're doing, or change the people around you. Do something that leads you towards what you really want. Because I can tell you, the last few weeks, honestly, with my sweet husband Dan, I've just been able to see him in a different way. And I think that's because Willow Circle is growing, and I've been finding out who I am and my power in the world. And I invite you to find yours. So I just love you so much. If there's anything I can do, any words of encouragement, if you're going through a hard time, just let me know so that I can give you some encouragement. Dan Lyons, thank you so much for loving me in the way that you do, for loving our kids, for our children, and for just this great life that we get to experience together, through the good and the bad. It's a beautiful, beautiful life. We'll see you next time.